The case of the ADGP allegedly clicking obscene pictures of a girl which came to light 2 days ago has taken a whole new turn. While the Home Minister sought the CID's intervention, the accused, P. Ravindranath, has asked for the CBI or a retired judge to take up the case.
From demanding he be arrested by none other than the Bengaluru Police Commissioner Raghavendra Oratkar to basking in the support of his KSRP members, tainted ADGP officer P. Ravindranath has been running from pillar to post to prove his innocence. The IPS officer has also called the whole episode a premeditated conspiracy by the City Police Commissioner to malign his lustrous career. In a final move, ADGP Ravindranath lodged a complaint against the Commissioner. Yes, earlier today the officer filed a complaint against Raghavendra Oratkar, DCP Central, Ravikantra Gowda and High Ground Sub-Inspector MS Ravi at the Cubbon Park Police Station. In his complaint, the ADGP has alleged that he was being discriminated on the basis of caste and Raghavendra Oratkar was practicing untouchability against him. There were reports of the City Police Commissioner being transferred, but the Home Minister has stated that no such action has been taken.
Commissioner ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಮಾಡೋ ವಿಚಾರ ಯಾವುದು ಚರ್ಚೆಗೆ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದು ಯಾವುದು ನಾವು ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನರು ತಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ PEB ಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಇದೆ. 1 ವರ್ಷ ಅವರು 1 ವರ್ಷದ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ 1 ವರ್ಷ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದಾದಮೇಲೆ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿಯವರಿಗೆ ಅದು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದು. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತನಕ ಈಗೇನು ಅವರನ್ನ ಬದಲಾವಣೆ ಮಾಡೋ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
Meanwhile, the victim, a young girl who accused the middle-aged cop of clicking her obscene photographs at a cafe at Cunningham Road, has refused to come out and talk to the media. But the ADGP's family has gone all out in his support. Amidst all the drama, many have raised questions on the status of the investigations. Though the case still lies with the High Ground Police, where the victim's complaint was registered, Home Minister KJ George sought the intervention of CID to probe the matter.
See, the case is now handed out to the CID because we are awaiting the CID report. After getting the report, we will take action.
It appears that the Home Minister took the decision so that no doubts arise over the credibility of the investigations. George also held a meeting with KSRP officials at his residence in Shivananda Circle. However, the ADGP has asked for an independent investigative cell like the CBI to take up the case or a probe to be conducted under the surveillance of the High Court headed by a retired judge. When asked about accepting the ADGP's resignation and his views on the case, here is what the Home Minister had to say.
He is a good officer. He himself voluntarily has resigned now. He has to be arrested. I told him we cannot arrest like that. We have to investigate the matter. We will take his views also. We will take the complaint whom they have filed against him. That views also we will take. That investigation will take proper entire aspects. They will look into the and they take action. Yes, he has submitted a resignation to the DGP. DGP will send it to the DPR. Ultimately, the Chief Minister has to take a decision on his.
Looks like the fate of P. Ravindranath's career as a police officer now lies in the Chief Minister's hands. Meanwhile, the KSRP members have expressed their full support to the tainted officer through protests and meetings with their higher-ups.
Well, let's just take a look at the complaint letter that the ADGP filed against the Police Commissioner. From Dr. P. Ravindranath, complaint against Shri R.H. Oratkar, IPS Commissioner of Police, Bangalore City, Shri Ravikante Gowda, IPS DCP Central Division, and Shri MS Ravi, PSI High Grounds Police Station, Bangalore City. The above-named officers have falsely implicated me in High Grounds Police Station, crime number 166/2014 under Section 354 and 506 IPC. Further, yesterday, 28/5/2014, when I went to meet the Commissioner of Police to get myself arrested, the Commissioner of Police, Bangalore City, Shri R.H. Oratkar, said that investigation officer has to arrest you. I told him that investigation officer told me that he requires your permission. Accordingly, I came to you to request you to direct IO to arrest in the interest of justice so that I can give my statement and clarify the things. But yourself told me that we will go to DG and IGP. I accompanied you. At the portico of the Commissioner's office, I told you, can I sit in your vehicle? You told me, don't touch me. Further, you moved away from me, treating me as untouchable, and ran away from the portico and asked your driver to come to the gate of Commissioner's office, where you boarded the car and left to the DG office. This shows you have practiced untouchability on me since I am a member of a scheduled caste. With the assistance of PSI, High Grounds PS Mr. Ravi and DCP Central Division Mr. Ravi Kante Gowda, you have fabricated an FIR under crime number 166/2014 under section 354 and 506 of IPC of High Grounds Police Station. This is because on Monday evening, that is dated 26/5/2014, at around 6:30 p.m. in the DIG and IGPS chamber, you said to me, complainant in the incident of coffee shop in Cunningham Road, came to know that I am a good officer and I have not done anything wrong. And further, you told that since I was put in lockup, you wanted me to forget ill treatment given to me by the PSI High Grounds Police Station. When the lady complainant did not want the case, he has forced her to lodge an FIR against me under section 354 and 506 IPC. Thus, he has implicated me in a false case and committed offence under Prevention of Atrocities Against SCs and STs Act 1989. Therefore, I request you to take legal action against the above-mentioned persons immediately, and the FIR is delayed because I got my transfer orders and I was busy with very important matters pertaining to KSRP and my personal issues. The details I will furnish later. Dr. P. Ravindranath, IPS. If the ongoing drama and suspense shrouding the ADGP case wasn't enough, protests in the city added to the chaos. Close to 15,000 people expressed solidarity with the controversy-ridden cop. Take a look.
Protests favouring the ADGP and condemning his transfer from the KSRP continued in the city today. Members of the Karnataka Bahujan Sangharsh Samiti staged a protest at the town hall expressing anger over the transfer of Ravindranath. Protesters shouted slogans against the higher officials of the police department and demanded justice for the tainted cop. Armed with drums and placards, the aggressive protesters demanded action against errant officials. The protests were spearheaded by the Samiti's president, Veerayya. However, the protests were short-lived, as the city cops arrived at the scene and detained all the protesters. But the slogans continued even as they were huddled into the police vans. The protesters were detained after the Home Minister stated that those from the department taking to the streets will face the music.
It was an unfortunate incident, but all of them, they are not KSRP police. There was a public were there, bystanders were there, relatives of the police people or persons were there. That's why whoever involved the policeman, we will take disciplinary action against them.
The KSRP officials who protested in favour of the tainted ADGP have been wrapped by the senior officials. The senior officers ordered 3 to 4 battalions to compulsorily remain on duty and instructed them not to leave the KSRP auditoriums.
While there are allegations and counter-allegations doing the rounds, the accused ADGP's family has come out in full support of him.
The accused ADGP's family has come in support of P. Ravindranath. Our reporter Nabila caught up with Ravindranath's daughter, Kushala and Akhila, who claim their father is innocent and that the entire controversy is being hyped out of proportion.
A huge human cry has erupted over allegations leveled against P. Ravindranath, the ADGP. Ravindranath himself broke down in front of the media and claimed not guilty. He said he is innocent. While he is upset what his family is going through. I have with me both the daughters, Kushala and Akhila. Kushala, first of all, both of you, before we ask you any question, we'd like to say that both of you are really, really brave girls to be coming out in front of the media and speaking for your father. Just speaking to us really, speaks of your bravery. Tell us, what do you feel about the allegations leveled against your father? Do you think it's true?
No, Papa is not a person who could do something to a woman like that. Woman, he always protects women's right, and so far he has never misbehaved with anybody.
All right. Akhila, what do you have to say? What class are you in?
I'm an 8th.
Okay, tell me, how is this affecting you really?
Actually, I'm brave and like I know my father didn't do anything wrong. I know he's good, so I'm brave enough. I'm not like if my father has done anything to be sad, just go sit there. My father, I know he's not done anything, so I'm not. I'm cool and
You're cool.
yeah.
Kushala, tell me, you're the older one. You've been tracking all the news that's been coming on air, and all the newspapers, leveling various. There are various statements given by each media channel. Tell us, what is your version? Exactly, what do you think has happened?
What has happened to my father? I feel people have. There are many people. I don't know. I can't. I don't know who have done this, but this is not an issue regarding a woman, because clicking photographs of a woman in a coffee shop is not at all an offense. But the next day they make an issue telling that it was not photo clicks. It was videos. The papa has manhandled that girl. She files a complaint against that, telling sexual harassment also. All this is being done day by day. It was not done that day. If anything was there that day, they should have clarified it. They should have that girl, if she really felt that her respect has gone and a man has bashed over her, a man has an ADGP or a common man has manhandled her, she should be very upset. She should ask her parents, ask her family members to come for her. She herself is a journalist, so you could see that she is. She cannot do anything. She has not done. She has not gone to the police station. She hasn't filed the case that day. She filed the next day. If she cannot get justice there, she would go to the media. Not the media, she can go to the High Court. That day she could have filed a case against my father. No, she didn't do that. She says she's scared to do such things because he's a police officer. What if I get into trouble? But no, see, even if it is a police officer, if it is anybody, even though it's a minister, anybody, she shouldn't do that. I'm sure a woman cannot tolerate such things. When she has been threatened, she won't leave that man. She will go fight for her rights. She will go there. She will either go to the High Court, she'll file a complaint against that case. But she hasn't done anything. She thought, I feel the person who came and he tried to he took out my father's wallet and my father's phone. That person told these girls, it seems, that this person is taking pictures of you. So they're trying to make that girl feel very insecure. They are threatening her, I feel, to believe that my father has taken pictures. I don't think so. She herself has she cannot believe that a photo clicking of one person in the coffee shop, she didn't notice also. It seems another person notices it and comes out and threatens, tells these people that somebody is taking pictures of you.
What do you have to say about the pictures that have been found on the phone? Will you be able to comment on that?
See, the phone was not there with my father after the incident from 11 o'clock to 7 o'clock. It was not with his hands. After the incident, the person who came from top, he takes my father's phone, and next, as soon as he calls, the person who has done so much, he calls an inspector, sub-inspector I think, he comes in. He should first investigate, ask the coffee shop members what is happening, cool down. Later, it should be done systematically. But the sub-inspector has failed to do that. He has failed to follow the rules and regulations there. Then people get confused there. They don't know whether to tell the truth or not now, because this has become a full nationwide news. So people are getting scared to talk the truth. And the phone was not there with my father from 11 to 7. So within this time, it was with some other person, not a private person, not the government. As soon as my father was put up in jail or put up in the police station bars, they should have kept his phone, his whatever evidences they found safely. Produce it to the court, because those are the evidences which they have told so far. They told these are the evidences because CCTV was not there. That evidence is gone. The evidence is the phone and the photos. Phone and the photos were not with the person, not with my father. It was with somebody else. It was with some private person. He can upload any software in that. He can do anything to the phone within this time period. The government, the sub-inspector should have taken action properly. He should have taken the phone. Then he should have investigated, First, he shouldn't touch also. He should also keep it aside, I think.